Alright, let's move on. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile. What was it? Episode 9? We're still in day 4. Expedition League. We are now in Act 10. Last episode, we completed Act 9. And it was pretty easy for the most part. I'm looking for upgrades now. We're about to enter maps. I'm looking for upgrades. You know, what are the different ways? Like, how am I gonna move into the end game, and what are my items gonna be? I'm starting to like really think about it because we're at that point. And like the things I need is probably like strength stacking gear specifically if I'm gonna do Brutus Lead Sprinkler.
You there?
It requires quite a bit of gear. Like I might have to just go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So 10 chaos for 1 vol of your item that's not how it works. What happens? There's the process. You redeem the points, you get your vol. What happens if we skip the process? This chaos. Chaos all over the world.
To my ancestors.
Look, if you really want me to vol it, I'm not too against it, I guess, but you get in-game currency. I don't need in-game currency. I farm currency just fine. And besides, the chaos is probably more useful for you early on. You don't want to spend your chaos on little old me. It's a waste of money. It's like throwing money down the drain. You don't want to do that. I just gamble. Me too. Oh, wait, what the heck? What's with this routing? This pathing's all messed up. All my stuff I got was gambling except the 6 socket. To tell you a secret, me too. Like a lot of my items I just gambled for. Time to try the Ascendancy number 5. Your trial? Good luck. Let's see, where are you? Wait. You're just trying to get through. You could level up a little bit more before doing the Ascendancy. Are you just... You've been doing labs for like for like 2 hours. Oh my god, first line OG patch notes is godsend. Wait, is there a patch? Oh, you were AFK, okay. Can merchant vendor windows show you how many ruined artifacts you have? Yes, we are working on making it so that vendor window displays how many artifacts of the relevant type you have. Oh, I thought like maybe it would link to the locker and let you deposit from the merchant window. That's what I was thinking. When is this patch coming? I actually really want... I want this patch. Not for the mana buffs or the reversion, but for... They said they're going to increase the drop rate of the reroll currency, right? I kind of really want that, because I want to do more of the... You know... expedition... stuff.
Risky choice.
Zero C, no reroll in the one I just got. Yeah, seriously. Like, no, not getting reroll currency feels bad, man. You're getting all these artifacts and there's no reroll currency. Wanna see my tree? Oh god, potato, I don't... How do I show you my tree? How would you show me your tree? You could log on to Path of Exile. Oh, let me show you. This is actually a pretty good way, like, you know. Okay, we're gonna go on a bit of a tangent and show people how to log on to their tree. Pathofexile.com. So here's... after I logged into the website, pathofexile.com, you see your character up here. Right? And down here, there's a passive tree button. Typically, people use like something called POB, which is a lot more in depth. But if you just want to do something real fast, I think you can just copy this link. And that's your tree. I'm pretty sure. Or if you made your character public, right? So if you go in here, no, how do I do it? Go into account name, you edit privacy settings, and then you unhide, set profile as private. People can just look you up, and then what you have to do is you just give them your profile link, like this. And they can look up your characters. But yeah, that's how you can show other people your tree. And once they look up your characters, you can go on POB, you can go on all kinds of tools to look up people's tree instead. You got lost? You log on, you click on your character. And then you click on passive tree, and then there's a link. Or if you set your character as public, we can just look up, like, what's your account? Let's see. God of Potatoes. So... yeah, your character is set, your profile is set as private, so I can't look up your character. But if you were to set it as, oh, I'm sorry. You got baited. You got jebaited. You got jebaited. Here, just set your profile as public. I'll show you how. You probably need to do it anyways. All right, let's continue. Glad I paused the stream to talk builds. Just get... I think we've come to a conclusion. Just pick up all the damage. It's fine. There's gonna come a point where you're gonna get curious. That I just know it. Maybe I don't. I feel it. I feel like there has to be a point where you're just like, something is weird here. It's not working. And one day, you know, even if you don't decide to do it, maybe you'll get curious and you decide to go in there and take a look at a tree. It's not a guide. Those aren't guides. The guides are more thorough. Saying those trees are guides is an insult to the people who actually make guides. You know, going on PoE Ninja and looking at some builds, that's fine. It's not unethical, I'm sure. But if you want to learn it on your own, I respect it. I respect it, you know? Wait, I totally went the wrong way. I might as well do this quest, though. I wasn't thinking.
You're alive.
Oh, this is a cluster. Clusterfuck. Runic monsters have 35% chance to drop stacked decks. Immune to fire damage. Okay, so I'm leaving that area. And we're gonna be living here. Okay, something like this.
You sure about that placement?
This. This. Maybe this. It's not optimal at all. But I see stacked decks, I'm taking those notes. I love stacked decks.
Stay safe.
Want to see real no DPS build? Check my leveling for Blade Vortex Chieftain. My second character from Marauder to Life Wheel by bottom for instant Warcry and all the way up. What's... I'll just look you up. Wait, you're not on. Christoph, Baba Zazil. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we're gonna pause it again. Alright. God, I didn't even get a chance to open these chests. And someone's texting me. What the frig is happening? Alright. I actually don't know where to go from here. I guess I take the jewel sockets. I think at this point I'm supposed to be looking at... Well, the strength is going to help, actually. Maybe I pick up this. Pick up Utmost Might. Are there any, like, big strength notes? Strength? This one's 20 strength, but it's pretty far. I guess I pick up this and I start thinking about lead sprinkler and I pick up jewel sockets for now, I guess. Although I need to consider cluster jewels. More damage, we're working on it. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Dream. I saw you post on Discord. You're already so far into the game now. Just woke up? Well, it is pretty early. Normally on my vacation days, I like to sleep in, but it's PoE week. It's PoE week, guys. How could you possibly sleep in? Yeah, you're on red maps. That's Pog. I'm so close. Not to red maps, just maps in general. Good call, Christoph. Oh, is that your tree you're gonna build? Okay, I need to find, like, a moment of safety. Hey, guys, if you ever want to post links, just, like, say something and I can... I mean, if you're a subscriber, you're fine. But say something and I can, like, you know, allow it. It's a command. At least Dream wasn't there when my tree was up. Yeah, Dream would have freaked out. Alright, let me make a sale first. Potatoes was showing his tree, his Scion Ranger. You're curious? You want to see it? Wait, what the heck is he buying? Hypnotic. Oh, my old boots. Okay. Alright, alright. We're gonna have a quick session where we look at everyone's trees, okay? Is this what we're doing today? Just looking at everyone's trees? Alright, let's start with Christoph's first. So let me import his. All right, here's Kristoff's tree. What is this? This is the BV Chieftain Blade Vortex. You can get a bunch of cluster jewels. Battle hardened, Endbringer. Wait, Endbringer. Okay, so you're going Herald heavy. Life, duration, life, cluster jewel. Like it's so reliant on cluster jewels. Are you gonna be able to afford it? Is my only question. Leveling. Endgame. Oh, this is an endgame tree. Leveling tree. Okay, well, hopefully you have the damage. I solved a gear switch with the that shaped like a wait, what? Okay, let's look at God of Potatoes. Which one are you? You're the Expedition. Import. All right. Here's Potatoes' tree. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Dexterity! He's getting dexterity! Oh, so much dex! All the accuracy! Damage! He has survival skills here. I'm not making fun of him. This is just... It's like you're pathing to everything, but you haven't decided to pick anything up yet. I path first. Yeah, it's the path of Exile. Okay? It's not the efficiency of Exile, you're just pathing to places. Yeah, it's not the pick of Exile. There you go. There's Potatoes' tree. It's a marvel, I have to say. Time to pick. Yeah. You gotta work on the trunk. That's the foundation, okay? You gotta induce stability first, and then you branch out. Potato he's got the right idea. The fact that Potatoes can play the game still with that tree of dexterity is kind of impressive. Yeah, I know. I totally know what you mean. Like, how do you... That's Z DPS. You can't... I don't know how you kill anything, but... I'm pretty sure my trees looked like that when I first started playing the game, though. Like,
Remember,
it takes me back.
we do this for freedom.
That's, like, literally... My trees were garbage. Maybe even worse than his. I don't know. Assault flask taunts near... I hate this change. Taunts nearby enemies on use? That's just... What? Why?
Now that you have returned.
Is it useful at all? I don't see the use case here.
For freedom.
Emnix, did you see the plan changes? I did. I mean, like, they're fine. Not just fine, they're good. They're good changes, right? Like the mana, I was having mana problems, and I was having reroll currency problems. So I'm fine with all of them. Yeah, they're ailment flasks are being buffed to 4 seconds. That's also great. They hit you with like all the crappy shit, right? All the bad nerfs, and then when they revert it, it's still nerfed. But when they revert it, at least you're like, you know, I can take this now. Didn't they used to do this? They used to nerf things really, really hard, and then they would bring it back just a little bit, and then the community would be like, yay! But it's still nerfed. Not that I'm against it. Like, I think it was fine to, like, you know, they probably needed to bring it back in line, especially if people are gonna get shell shocked by PoE too. Quinn, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying PoE. Is it a nerf? Bleed Instaflask got buffed. Bleed Instaflask didn't grant bleed immune because they had no duration. Now they grant 4 seconds of bleed immunity. Bleed Instaflasks. Okay, I see what you're saying. I never used remove bleed on my Insta Flask though, so to me it's a buff, or to me it's a nerf before I put it on my utility flask. But I guess you just gotta play it differently now, right? So before I always had like 5 or 6 seconds of bleed immunity. It's never been a problem. So to me, it's a nerf. You know, I had bleed immunity for much longer now. Blasts are just more reactive. Yeah, I think so. But now you can have that with like the... What are those orbs that make them trigger? 4 seconds of immunity on trigger is pretty strong. I don't know if I would have... You know, maybe they should have done like 2 seconds. I don't know if you need 4. You're still good instilling? Yeah. My Galvanic Arrow does 600 DPS. Respectable. It's the management now that's difficult. Well, that's what those new orbs are for. I think they'll make your life a little bit easier. Just more RNG though. You know, more orbs, more gambling that you have to do. It's more RNG. 4 is nice for freeze. Chain freezes and maps need some time. Yeah, that's true. Off-screen chain freezes. Like the first thing I think of when I think of freeze is just like Haast, right? Like he freezes you all the time.
Exile, you're a...
Hello.
It looks like we're gonna be able to get to maps today. That's pretty nice.
Greetings. For freedom.
What the heck? I didn't get the waypoint there. I'm a fool. How should I do this? Let's go this way. I feel good today. More sleep last night than both days of league start combined. Yeah, some people... you gotta get your sleep, guys. Well, I think this is more relevant for hardcore people. Like, I think there are a lot of hardcore players who don't get enough sleep and are just trying to push. Like, I remember back before when, like the initial leveling was a lot harder. It took a lot longer to get into maps, I think. And it was just, like, a lot more brutal, right? Like, you didn't have a lot of damage, you know, defenses weren't great. And then people would push really hard, 24-hour streams, 36-hour streams. I know that you guys didn't do that. I thought it was hilarious. There were so many streamers who fell asleep and it would die in hardcore. I was like, oh, I fell asleep. You gotta get rested, man. Gotta mind your health. But you know, it's good you got some more sleep. That's good. Hi, new to the channel. Just to see what's up. Well, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Playing a little bit of PoE. I don't know if you're a PoE player.
It's my lucky day.
I cannot do this yet.
And what's there to say? I'm playing Consecrated Path Totems. If you've never played, I don't know if you play PoE. If you never played PoE before, I'm basically laying down totems and they just teleport to the enemies. And their totems just slam around. I just follow them around and they kill for me. It's actually a really fun build. I'm having a great time. It's the first week. I tried, but too hard. I don't know how to get in and learn. That is a very common problem, unfortunately. You know, I have. It's a common sentiment, and you know, to be fair, they made the game even harder. It's not the difficulty that like turns people off though. It's just the pure amount of reading that you have to do to play this friggin' game. But once you get through all of that grind, it's quite a rewarding game in terms of just all the things you can do and all the things you can discover. You know. Anyways, I'm not selling the game. Needless to say, I'm having lots of fun. And even though you're not playing it, I hope you enjoy, you know, watching it at least. And you know, even if it's not your game, hopefully you just enjoy, you know, hanging out. But yeah, I don't know how many people. But then you got people like Potatoes. You know, you got people who are like, I can't read this thing. There's too much reading. I keep dying. I don't know what's going on. And then you got Potatoes, right? Yeah, Potatoes over here going, damage, damage. And it goes to his tree and just looks, Control F, damage. Get all the damage notes, and it, you know, he's having fun. So you know, we got experienced players and new players in the house, and everyone's playing their own way, and hopefully you're all having fun.
My mana is gone.
Who are the experienced ones? You're the experienced one, Dream. You also have people who have experience but don't actually know how to apply it. Or people who've played a long time but don't actually have experience. I'm the one who's played a long time but actually doesn't know anything that's going on. I don't know how this happened. It just happened one day. Where's the trial? There's a trial here, right? I hate bleed. Yeah, it's rough. One thing with bleed though is, I mean, part of the reason why you're getting bled so much and dying is because you don't have enough damage to counter it, but bleed does more damage if you're moving. So if you find yourself bleeding and you find a little status, you know, you can just stand still and pop your flask and try to tank it. You'll take significantly less damage if you don't run while bleeding. I killed them first. If you're killing them first, then yeah, you're probably running after bleeding. Just stop running. If you notice the bleed, stand still.
The Emperor must know precisely where he stands.
If you stand still while bleeding in maps, you die to mobs. Yeah.
Here our ways divide.
I've played since beta and real endgame is still a mystery to me. After they added like influences, this is a long time ago, right? After they added influences, the game just became a real mystery. Um, like that's when I just like I don't know what I'm doing anymore, and I couldn't keep up with the pace that they were adding things. The moment they like divided the mod pools in items, I'm like, oh no, there's too much reading, and I just
Let me tell you.
at that point I just followed the flow. Well, no, I didn't follow anything. I just played my own way. That's when like things really slowed down for me. For reference, bleed does like 10% damage when standing still and 110% while moving. Really? That's a big difference. I know it does a lot more while moving. I just didn't know how much more. Okay. Let's go kill Innocence. Never really bothered to learn endgame crafting, and my PC can't handle the game after tier 12 or 13, keeps dying to performance issues. Yeah, once the pack size gets bigger, no, like endgame crafting is like so deep actually, right? Like there are so many different kinds of mods on so many bases. I get so confused. And more importantly, I can't remember them, and I don't want to take my time to go on PoEDB to look up what items I'm getting every single time. So I'm in this like perpetual cycle where I find influence items and I don't remember what like the good mods are on it are. You know, like for rings, which ones are the good, you know, good influences. Rings are a little bit easier because for the most part, you know, I just remembered like which curses it needs, which ones have curse on hit, and that's it. But there are like other stats too, and it's like those influence stat interactions that really like make up a lot of the end game damage and builds, right? I think that's why I struggle so much, because I forget what the stats are, I don't ever look it up, and I'm just like, huh, what's my next upgrade? And I don't know. So keep moving while killing mobs, unless you're bleeding. I actually don't care. I play this game for meditative reasons and to chat with you guys. You know, we're very similar in that sense, Christoph. Like a lot of times I'm playing, it's like almost you get into a rhythm, right? You get into rhythm and you're just playing. It's one of the few games where like I don't think about anything while I play. I just, you know. I used to call it. I used to say it's like therapeutic. It still is. Although it's different while you're streaming, you know. While you're streaming, you're just blabbing.
My mana is
Occasionally getting trolled, you know, it's like that. It's a very different experience to play PoE while streaming and playing like PoE on your own. Like I feel like when I play PoE on my own, I'm just like super quiet, jump, 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 hit, jump, jump, jump. Like there's a real rhythm to it. Ooh, delirium.
Nothing shatters sanity.
Oi, over here.
I wanted to try streaming my league, start this league, then I remember my voice is awful and I'm bad too, so I didn't. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, Dream, but streaming is a personal preference thing, you know? It is, definitely is. But if you want to do it, you just do it. There's a lot of pressures to press that start button to begin with, but once you press that button, then everything is easy from then on out, I think. And you're a good player. You're a good player, Dream. You don't need to worry about that aspect. Like, you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about. I don't think you need to be concerned there. But there's something to be said about, you know, turning on the stream and putting yourself out there. I get that. Alrighty. 8 node attack damage cluster jewel. Is that good? It's an 8 noder. Oh, Jesus. What the heck happened? Can I have that? I think it can roll what I want. Yeah, you can have it. When I play alone, I put Necrodancer in the background. Talk about rhythm. I think you played... Yeah, I like that game. You need eye level 50. This thing's eye level 65. You sure you want this? Yeah? It's just a blank jewel dream. You don't need to pay me anything. It's fine. Link permission? 1 sec. Thank you. All right. Let's continue on. Pass along a cluster jewel. You dream. Sharing is caring. Wait, did I lose my portal though? Ow. Because I'm in a party?
What do you need?
The portals disappeared that quick? Maybe did I waypoint it? I waypointed. I didn't lose a portal. I think. Okay, well, at least I can do this expedition.
What'd you need?
Wait, more logbooks. I want that. Dropped by runic monsters, though. Okay, maybe we'll go this direction instead. Something like this.
Itching for me to lose another limb, are ya?
Just get a lot of monster packs. No logbooks, unfortunately. We got a stacked deck, though. I guess that's not too bad. No, who am I kidding? That sucks. No artifacts, either. The chests are definitely so much better than trying to just uncover monsters. I don't know if you guys found, like, the same thing, but the chests seem to give out so much more.
My mana is gone. Go to Hidekora.
Chest for sure. Okay. Depending on the things in the ground with mods determines how much runic enemies I want. Yeah, I find even when I try to like go hard on the runic monsters, I don't get much. Like you would need quite a bit of pack size, I think. In maps, it's okay. Finally, stage 2 boss defeated. Be careful, potatoes. Just be careful. Because once you die in the labyrinth, you have to do the whole thing all over again. So good luck, man. You hit so hard. What level are you? Level 40? You're literally leveling up in the lab, which I think is hilarious. Like, you're grinding the lab. Izaro does hit stupid hard. He does. Especially when you're a ranger. Like, you don't have much defenses to begin with. And early game ranger is always pretty rough. You know, low defenses, like potentially low damage too. If you're playing like an attack build, actually. You one-shot me when I'm taking 40% less damage with 5.3k life and decent fizz reduction. Yeah. No, he's nuts. And actually, I haven't done any, like, it's been a long time. Last time I did one of those Ascended Labyrinths was in, like, Harvest. I didn't remember those, like, Izaro hit so hard. I had, like, 7k left, and 7k life, and he, like, one-shot me. Insane. Right, strength. Picking up the strength nodes. Those ones he actually just one-shots. It's one-shot him or be one-shot. Yeah, it was hard. And we did it as a 3-man party, so we couldn't one-shot. Like, we wanted to try it together. It was like me, Jimmy, and Alan. To be honest, in Uber Lab, though, traps kill you more often than Izaro. I hate him. I think game gave up on giving me keys. You get keys from like the chests.
Remember,
You don't get that many
we do
keys.
this
There
for
are like
freedom.
certain things you need to do to get those treasure keys. I need to fill out my bonus objective count before Reds. Takes forever.
For freedom. Freedom comes to those who fight.
Ooh, what's this jewel? Oh, never mind. Damage over time, physical damage over time, multi, damage with swords, crit strike with cold skills. I thought it was like crit. It could have been like really good.
For freedom.
Is this still good though? You never know. Fizz multi, damage with swords. Swords, cold damage, crit multi? Yeah. It's not that hard. Filling it out is fast, just annoying because it's low tier maps and you have to use horizon orbs. It's just annoying to do. There's just so many friggin' maps. Okay, so how many more quests? I have one more optional quest, and then I kill Kitava, and then we're in. We're in 2 maps. Oh. How many days did it take? 4 days? Look, I'm just gonna go kill Kitava. I'll skip that optional quest and I'll do it later. Hopefully I remember. Man, was it always this long though? I love how my tooltip damage without buffs is 27k. Wow, that's pretty good. But like, you have so much more damage than that. How does it just say 27? Tooltip is like... What?
Oi, over here.
But with all my buffs up, it's like 500k? Okay, there we go.
Risky choice.
Let's do that. I need to go and buy a Divergent Consecrated Path. Nobody is selling that gem. I don't want to run like my own freaking heists. I'm never gonna farm that thing. When I go shopping, there's only like 1 or 2 like people selling it. I should have bought it earlier. I saw it on the market and it was too cheap to buy it. Thinking that maybe the price will go down, but like... I can't find any. Level 41, Pog. Grats potatoes. Berserk in range is so fucking broken. Berserk is so fun. I love Berserk. It's a great skill. You go so fast. Alt qual gems aren't your first upgrade, but teleport range. I mean, I know it's not my first upgrade, but... What skills are you looking for? Alternate quality consecrated path. You're probably not gonna find it, potatoes. It's like you gotta do a lot of loop-de-loops to find it.
Got another one for you.
You gotta do like grand heists. It's pretty rare. That's why they cost so much. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We do this. I really don't care about that one. Runic monsters drop additional gems? Can I just get more chests? But yeah, I'm looking for the Divergent Consecrated Path. That's one of the gems that I want in like the end game. And the reason I want it is it gives you more teleport range. So like I think it's like 10% increased teleport range. So my Consecrated Path can teleport like further. The stuff in my dump tab is starting to sell, which is kind of nice. 3 chaos at a time, baby. Enthralling Oculus. Oh yeah, this is a decent roll. Ancient girl.
Welcome. See you.
Ow, ow. Oh, dude, this dude hurts.
Stay safe.
How many rerolls do I have? I have 5 ROG rerolls?
Don't eat the mushrooms.
More like Pog. Once I get into maps, I'm probably gonna use them. So Emnix, you know how ROG rerolls scale up levels? Yeah? If you're like over leveled in maps, let's say like 83 in white maps, you can still get eye level 83 from him. Wait, really? So I just like over level like crazy and I can still get like really good items early on. Dude, sometimes the rolls he gives is like amazing. You know, reroll prefixes 10 times, keeping the 10 best results. Like, or not 10 best results, but you know, keeping the best result. Yeah, it's like super good. And if it's eye level 83, that's awesome. And you know what? What's even better is like, I saw like a screenshot you posted, right? Sometimes he adds influence mods. So imagine you can do that with something like, I don't know, like hunter boots. Like you add a hunter influence and, you know, like things could be really good. That's how I got my first 300 physical DPS foil was from him when I was 75 in T3 maps. Dude, I can't wait. Yeah, you can add influence to eye level 85 chest. But like, is there a cap in the item level he gives? Does it cap out at 83? Probably 83? Okay. Still, it's still good. Just being able to roll like eye level 83 items all the time, you're basically getting free crafting. It's amazing. Okay. Katava doesn't stand a chance. I'm just looking at the damage right now. No shot.
My mana is gone.
No shot. It's over. It's over. GG! We got him. Oh, there's still the heart, right? There's still the heart. It's not over just yet. I keep thinking it's over. Wow, that was actually a super easy fight. Remember the days when people would skip Katava because it was so hard? Like people still die. Like new players, they would die 50 times fighting Katava, right? First level 100 right as you got Katava. We're on level 100 pace, boys! Let's go! That's fine. That's fine. These guys are just so freaking fast, man. God, level 100 already. In a way, that's like kind of unbelievable, right? It used to take forever. And part of the reason was like maps only went up to like eye level like 75 or something. It was super low.
Always keep your eyes.
But now you got like Chayula breach stones, like all kinds of ways to level up. You know, obviously it's easier.
If you're thinking about dying, trust old Whalem. Don't.
You don't die in party play and Boo's doing big parties? True. All right, well, we killed Katava.
For freedom.
So now we are actually in maps. Big Pogs. How much strength do I have? 530? I need to start looking at getting items for Brutus Lead Sprinkler. So I'm probably going to have to pick up a few unique items, actually. Probably. So I'll have to look into doing that. Probably going to do that off stream. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I think it's time for me to go to lunch, and then I need to give my wife a ride somewhere. So I'm probably gonna call it right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.